Pain-free knees, 3 resistance moves, and 3 cardio routines to strengthen and soothe. And if you stick around to the end, I'll give you 1 bonus exercise regimen that's going to really help with those knees and your overall well-being. Let's start with the resistance moves. We're going to focus on the glutes. So many people with knee pain actually have weak glutes, so we need to strengthen the glutes. We can do that in a standing move. This is called standing leg lift. Going to stand with your feet just about shoulder distance apart, no wider because you don't want to do some leaning. And you're going to have your shoulders back, shoulder blades coming together, a little bend to the knees. And you can put your hands here, you can put your hands here or out for balance. This is going to help with balance. So you're going to weight that right leg as the left leg comes out, holds, comes back to midline. I don't top it down. I leave it here and out to midline. If you have to take a break, you could tap the toe to the ground, bring it back out. Mistakes I see people make are that they're doing a lot of bending towards that stabilizing side. That's not helping. We want the core tight. We want it just to be the glutes. This is a small movement, so it does not have to be all the way out to here. It could be that you're only abducting or taking off the midline approximately to here. And again, this quad is firing. It's holding me still and not allowing me to wobble. This is just here for stabilization. And watch yourself unleaning this way. So stay as upright as you can. Core is tight. Don't let it be a momentum thing where you're just wagging your leg around. It's actually let the glutes lift and let the glutes bring it back. Let the glutes lift and then drop it down gently. So it's nice and smooth. Not a big up and then fast down. Not a fast up and then fast down. It's nice and controlled the whole entire way. You will do this on each leg 15 to 20 times. So switching to the opposite. Another thing, I see people sometimes turn their toes out. That's not good. Keep those toes facing in the same directions. Here, it's just the glutes working. We're trying to strengthen particularly the glute medius and the glute minimus. The glute maximus is big. It's involved in anything that we do almost. But the glute medius and minimus, if they are weak, then we get knee pain. So there's number 1. Number 2, sit and stand. You can choose the height of your seat. If you have really bad knees, then you may want a little bit higher chair, but find a nice seat, get your feet about knees, hips, shoulder width apart. You can put your hands out like this, or you can cross your arms, and you're going to bend down, sit down, come back up, bend down, sit down, come back up. Let your abs be tight. I'm not swinging myself here, so I'm seated. I relax. Now I engage the core and quads. So we're activating quads, and in this case, it is the glute maximus. The glute maximus is helping me stand back up. So you would do this for a total of 1 minute. So we're activating quads. When your quads are strong, you're stabilizing the knees, less likely to have any knee pain. So this is exercise number 2. Here comes exercise number 3. It's called kickbacks. You will need the back of a chair. There are different levels for this, but the gist of it is getting yourself prepared. Not too close to the chair, not too far away. You want to be able to bring that toe forward. Again, the knees are over the ankles. I can still see my toes. My butt is going to be tucked under. My abs are going to be tight and hold on here. I am going to leave the knee driving towards the ground and bring my heel towards my butt and then back down. I'm not going to send it all the way down, contract, and then release. It's a nice slow contraction where I'm contracting these hamstrings and then releasing them. So it's kind of like an eccentric release. So it's contract and then release. My elbow is basically looking like my knee for the upper extremity, right? So you would do the same thing on the opposite side. 15 to 20 of these. If this is too easy without any weights, you could put some ankle weights on. You could take this band that we've used. We can place this around your foot, and you could provide the amount of resistance that you need here. You can do a nice contraction. You're going to feel it more on the down. So nice contraction, heel towards the butt, and all the way down. Be careful not to let this rubber band bring your knees out or your hips out. Everything should still be facing forward. So I will actually have this resistance band coming more towards the middle. It allows me to keep track of it. Just adds a little bit of resistance. You see that my standing leg is bent just a little bit. It's not hyperextended. That allows you to keep a good balance. So those are the 1, 2, 3 resistance moves. The cardio moves that are gentle on knees because we don't want knee pain. Number 1, the elliptical. The elliptical allows you to work out both your upper and your lower extremities, and you can get in that kind of running motion where you're not putting the strain and impact on the knees. This is going to be gentler for people with arthritic knees or knee pain. So that is a good cardio choice. You can add in the arms and you can alternate what is doing most of the work. You can do a lot of elliptical with mostly arms. You can do a lot of elliptical where your arms are down and it's mostly your feet. So working on that rather than pounding pavement, rather than being on a treadmill, that is much harder on the knees. Number 2 is a bicycle, specifically a recumbent bicycle. If you're in a regular bicycle, there's a lot more strain going through the knees. But if you're recumbent, then that takes a lot of the pressure off of the knees and allows you to then get that motion where you're still getting a lot of cardio and you're doing gentle work to bring up that heart rate. In terms of gentle, meaning not putting all that strain through the knees. You can change the resistance, obviously, but the big deal is that you are taking some of the pressure off the knee rather than being on a regular bicycle where a lot of it's going through that knee. So a recumbent bike. Number 3, swimming. Swimming is fantastic for the whole body, because the water displaces and takes care of about 90% of your body weight. You can still get really, really good cardio work with swimming. And if you've made it this far, thank you. We're going to now talk about something that absolutely kind of brings all this together, and that is the addition of something like Tai Chi and or yoga. The American College of Rheumatologic Society has talked about the benefits of Tai Chi specifically for arthritis. So not just rheumatoid arthritis, but also osteoarthritis. It is a lot of breath work. It is a lot of slow motion, and it works both on balance as well as strength. And then the additive is with the breath work, it can improve sleep, it can improve mood, can reduce the tension, can reduce the anxiety. So there's 3 resistance, 3 cardio, and a bonus for the whole overall well-being. If you'd like to learn more about the knee, please like and subscribe. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear some questions you have specifically about the knee. Write them in the comments below and I'll answer those. You may even be the topic of our next video. Thank you.
If you have knee pain and would like to learn more, I have a worksheet called 5 Things to Do Now to Reduce Your Knee Pain Within a Week. Go to www.kneeboostnow.com to download it for free. I'd love to hear from you, so please like, subscribe, and comment below so I can help you get out of your knee pain.